The country in 2014 presented a very sorry picture, and we all knew it. The Indian voters knew it. And that is why, although they lived in a sense of hopelessness, having been already titled that India is one of the fragile five, lived in hopelessness because the government was not responsive. The government then was not responsive. There was policy paralysis and absolutely no understanding of what the poor people were going through. Corruption was rampant. Corruption was rampant, and terrorists were also playing havoc with our country. Didn't we all know that? And that is why in 2014, the people of India gave a very big mandate for the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, and that is why when he was chosen as the Prime Minister candidate, after the victory, when he went in to the Lok Sabha, his first gesture was to bow his head at the entrance of the parliament, which represents India's democracy. And after that, the first thing he said was that this government is committed for the welfare of the poor. And to keep that spirit up, literally, I would think if all of us can count the number of decisions that this government has taken in the last 5 years, I would think it's an average of at least one decision per day, each of the 5 years, that led to a transformational change that India is witnessing today. And that is why I would think today, as we stand here to discuss this political resolution, I call it an historic occasion. Yesterday, when Adhyakshi spoke, he said, what is the importance? We cannot have another situation like the way in which Battle of Panipat was fought. India's loss then cannot become an exercise now. Even in the frailest of moments, an Indian voter cannot be taken away from the mammoth work which is going on today. We should, as Karyakartas of BJP, highlight, I would think, two important things that this resolution highlights. We have not had one major terrorist attack in this country after 2014. Let us remember that. Remind our people that this country has led a peaceful 5 years. There are, of course, disturbances in the border, but the Indian Army has made sure that every attempt to come into this country is eliminated, even at the border. And therefore, this government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, has ensured one thing pakka, that there shall not be an opportunity for the terrorists to disturb the peace of this country.